dessert, coffee.
Hello. Hello. For those of you who have just arrived in the last few minutes, I just want to let you know that the Tennessee River Gorge Trust welcomes you tonight. We're so glad you came out to spend this beautiful night with us. I'm the Outreach and Education Director. And we have several things going on here tonight. First of all, let's give a round of applause to the Bramble Roses for our music. We still have a little bit of food from our generous sponsors tonight, Taco Mamacita, 212 Market, and Foodworks. So if you would like anything, feel free. Some drinks in the cooler, so help yourselves. If you don't know who the Tennessee River Gorge Trust is, or where the Tennessee River Gorge is located, you're about to find out. That's why we're here tonight. We want to let you know who we are and what we do in the community. So, right over here, as you're leaving this evening, we have information about the Tennessee River Gorge and the Trust. We have raffle tickets, because this beautiful kayak right here is going to be raffled off tomorrow night, along with $4,500 worth of gear and local adventures. So raffle tickets are $10. All proceeds go to the Trust, and there'll be 5 winners announced tomorrow night at the end of the Wild and Scenic Film Festival. We also have Film Fest tickets available, $15, and it's a 3-hour film fest tomorrow night from 7 to 10 p.m. at the Tennessee Aquarium. Let's see. In addition, we are taking donations, and that's in that can right there near all of the other information. So don't forget to get your ticket, your winning ticket for the kayak. Next, I'd like to introduce Stormy and Michael Magali, and they are the founders of RiverRocks, the local festival, outdoor festival that started last Friday, October 1st, and runs through this Sunday, October 10th. Stormy's also our board president, and we would like to welcome them and let them speak to you for a few minutes about RiverRocks.
I wonder if you give me a discount if I keep my ticket.
Thanks, Sarah. We appreciate this time very much. As Sarah just said, Stormy has been the chair of the Tennessee River Gorge Trust for the last 2 years, and I blame her totally for the fact that we decided 2 years ago to put on or produce a new, unique, and distinctive festival for Chattanooga called RiverRocks. Circumstances, but you know, Stormy and I both have a great love for the Tennessee River Gorge Trust. I've served on the board and been involved in many different projects, and I can't say enough about the work that they do. And in case you don't know, there's 27,000 acres in the gorge, and the Trust today has protected over 17,000 acres of that territory. Which is pretty much remarkable. And when I give my talks about RiverRocks, I talk about what's so unique about Chattanooga, and that is the fact not only do you have this trust, but there are probably 7 or 8 other trusts that are in the process of protecting about 60,000 acres. And a lot of that's being connected by trails and greenways, and it's pretty exciting. And because we have all these amazing natural resources, we have a lot of events that occur here, a lot of activities. Some very competitive, some very casual, and one of the things we're trying to do at RiverRocks is to accentuate that, talk about our history and our heritage, but also talk about the importance of an active outdoor lifestyle, benefits, the health benefits of an active outdoor lifestyle, and the importance of environmental stewardship and land conservation. And of course, the Tennessee River Gorge Trust is one of the prime examples of that. Before I close, I would like to make a special invitation to you. First of all, if you have not seen the latest edition of Chatter magazine, you'll see it says "Get Outdoors," and the sub-heading is for pros, average goes, and everyone in between. RiverRocks 2010 is here. There are 12 pages on RiverRocks in this edition. And in my opinion, and Stormy's opinion, it does the best job of describing exactly what RiverRocks is about, what we're trying to achieve, how people can participate. Tomorrow evening, to kick things off for our finale weekend, we've got a off-road biker who actually just finished performing with a Cirque du Soleil named Doug White. I'm sorry. Anyway, he is amazing. He comes on at 6:30 on the big stage over here at Coolidge Park. If you haven't seen the stage, it's a real big stage. Right after him, we have a group called Circus Juventus, and they are actually a Cirque also. They have Chattanooga connections. There's a troop of about 30, and they do things that are just defying in terms of what people can do in that form of entertainment. And then on Saturday, we have a lot of exciting things going on. We have something that's called, and I hope you'll go over to the table on the right over there as you enter. There's a flyer. Please pick one of these up, or at least look at it. It's called Traditional Music Gathering and Celebration. That starts late Saturday morning and goes till about 5 o'clock. It's very unique in that there's going to be competitions not only in the bluegrass form of music, in the banjo and the mandolin and all the different instruments, but also in the traditional kind of music, which is very Appalachian in roots, and that gets back to talking about history of this region. There are also band competitions. There'll be prize money. We've got a group of luthiers that are going to be there. And, let me ask you this, because I do with every audience. Does anybody know what a luthier is? Hold your hand up. Great. This is way out of proportion in terms of what most people know about luthiers. They make and repair string instruments, and we have some of the greatest luthiers anywhere in the country, if not the world, within about 100 miles of where we sit. We've got 10 of those folks coming in, and they've made instruments for some of the greatest musicians in this country. We also have workshops. There's opportunities for kids to actually build instruments and learn how to play a few songs. Great event. At 6:30 that evening, let's see, Stormy. Oh, during the day, we also have an expo going on. It'll be in this tent, out here in this area, and then over in the main part of Coolidge Park. And it'll be focused on the environment. It'll be focused on adventure sports vendors, our beneficiaries, including the Tennessee River Gorge Trust, Trust for Public Land, Little Lake Land Trust, and all the others will be in a tent over at the park. A lot of great places to find out about that. During the day we'll have food and whatever, and we're a little unique in that we're trying to focus on our local food economy, so the food offering is going to be somewhat different. That evening we have, to open things up on Saturday evening, we have a group called Sin Dance. If any of y'all watch America's Got Talent, they made it to the semifinals. What's really great for us is that they do all this on a climbing wall, and it is ballet on a climbing wall, and it's the darndest thing you've ever seen. I promise you've never seen anything like it, and to see it live is going to be wonderful. After that, we have a very energizing musical group that's on its way up the charts. They're called Fits and the Tantrums. I love the name. They're very unique musically. And then after that, we have what we call our Circle of Lights, which is a light show. Because of our environmental nature, we're not, doing fireworks and those kind of things. This is all LED lights. It's been produced for RiverRocks and particularly for Coolidge Park, and to take advantage of the landscape at Coolidge Park and the circular nature of it. So I encourage everybody to come. We appreciate your being here, and thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you to Stormy and Michael for creating RiverRocks for Chattanooga. We're going to introduce Jim Brown to tell you about the River Gorge Trust for a few minutes before we welcome ChooChoo and John up to the stage. Just so you know, the kids are welcome to continue with some of the kids' activities. Trevor's got an awesome game of kickball going on over here. And the River Gorge. If the kids aren't familiar with where the River Gorge is, we have a painting and a map of the River Gorge with all the little creatures that inhabit the gorge. They can go take a little tour, and you're welcome to take the tour with them of the River Gorge, and they can create something to put in the gorge. So I will introduce Jim Brown, our executive director.
Thank you very much. I'm supposed to talk just a little bit about the reason that we're all here, which is the Tennessee River Gorge itself. And Mike did a wonderful job of telling you that the gorge is just over to the west. For those of you who haven't been there, it's a beautiful river canyon in which 30 years ago a group of local citizens thought was perhaps in danger of being developed inappropriately. They got together around a coffee table at a lady's house and began to gather other friends, and lo and behold, about 30 years later, and next year will be our 30th anniversary, we have protected the bulk of the Tennessee River Gorge. What that means is that just to the west of this city, which is a vibrant, growing community, we have, along with the 27,000 acres of land within the River Gorge, additional lands which add up to around 200,000 acres of open space, and they're always going to be there for us. So when Stormy's husband Mike conceived this idea of RiverRocks, we thought, what a great thing to make the beneficiaries of what happens here at RiverRocks be the organizations and nonprofits who have set out to protect the open space and the recreational opportunities around our community. And of course, we're one of the beneficiaries, and we thank them very much for that. But along with being a recreational opportunity and beautiful scenery, you see a lot of pictures over there, that's one. The River Gorge is also the home to an incredible array of plant and animal life. In fact, we actually have, and this is a scientific fact, we've done the numbers, 1.5 times the diversity greater than the Smokies. We're a lot smaller, but we have more stuff crammed into a smaller area. And when you think about that's right here next to the city of Chattanooga, it's amazing. And from where you're sitting now, within 20 minutes, you can be in an area where you would not imagine that there was an urban area around. I guarantee you would. But it's there, it's preserved, it's because people here in this community set out to do that preservation. They work with their neighbors, and most of the money and resources that have preserved that area has been raised right here in this community. I think that's incredible, considering that while we were getting the money to do that, we were doing all these other wonderful things. And the city that I was born into 62 years ago, and believe me, it was, I guess you could say, a dirty mill town has turned into this. And we like to think that we're part of that puzzle that has made this city such a wonderful place to be. I want to thank each of you for coming out tonight. What a gorgeous night. I want to thank you for coming here and celebrating with us RiverRocks and the change that's happened to this city and the work that we've done in the River Gorge. And again, if you're interested in being a part of it, we'd love to have you. We need people. People is what built the River Gorge Trust. It's made this dramatic change in the city of Chattanooga. When we need help, we'd love to include you in it. We're running a large private park. So if you want to invest in the rally, come to the film festival tomorrow night. Any of the other things from RiverRocks, you're going to help us. Or sign up, become a member, become a volunteer, and participate with us. We would love to have you. Thank you for coming out. Enjoy. There are more things on the program. I see a really big bird over here, and I don't think it's a chicken. So I know you're going to want to see that. If you have any questions, a lot of folks are running around here that are old members, volunteers with the River Gorge. The staff is all here. We'd love to talk to you. So I'm hard to miss. You know Sarah, Julie's around, the others. Just come up to us. We'll help you any way we can. And with that, are you going to introduce our next